Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and I woke up this morning and did my morning ride. I'm listening to a book called Go Unfrick Yourself. Not so nice. The book itself doesn't have bad language, it's just the title, because you basically have to undo a lot of things that we've learned and become over the years. And I've listened to this one chapter like 5 times, and I have to talk about it. And today's Truth Bomb Tuesday is going to be on, are you willing to do what it takes to have the life, or the body, or the job, or the relationship, or the whatever it is you want? Or are you unwilling to do those things? It's really, we make New Year's resolutions. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And how many of those New Year's resolutions do you actually do? Do you know why? Because you're not doing them. You're going to do them. They become something that's in the future. Something that, unless you're willing, they don't happen. They just become something that you might do, gonna do, sounds like a good idea to do. Hey, I want to do that. But until you actually become willing and decide that you're going to do something, or quite the opposite, that you're unwilling to accept things as they are anymore, you're unwilling to be in a bad situation anymore, you're unwilling to be overweight anymore, you're unwilling to there's so many things. And I'm going to use my life as an example because, 15 years ago, I was unwilling to be heavy anymore. I gained weight. I didn't like it. So I become willing to change my lifestyle, my diet, my food. And I lost 50 pounds. And do you know why I kept it off? Because I was not willing to become that again. I was not willing to be overweight and unhealthy. I didn't like myself. I didn't blame anybody else for it. It was my fault. It was my doing. It was my choices. The food I put in my mouth. My lack of exercise. I didn't like exercise then. I still don't really like it now. It's uncomfortable. It's not fun. Sweating is not fun. But when you make a decision to become willing to do something, and you actually go forward with it, and you actually move forward with it, and you actually do it, no matter how uncomfortable it is, no matter how miserable it might make you feel, no matter how much you sweat, no matter how much you stink, no matter how much you're dripping, no matter how hot it is in Florida at 9 a.m., you have to make that decision and then stick to it. I like to liken this to, we make promises to other people and we feel really bad if we break them to other people. But when we make promises to ourselves, it's not so hard to break it, is it? Because it's just to yourself. It doesn't matter. Well, let me tell you something. You matter more than anybody else on this planet, period. In a statement. And if you break promises to yourself, you must not care about yourself as much as you care about other people. And if you don't love yourself as much as you love other people, you really don't love. You have to love yourself first. You have to be willing to do the hard things. You have to be willing to make choices that put you in a place where you want to be. Quit blaming other people. Quit blaming your circumstances. Quit blaming the sun, moon, stars, and the dirt over there in the corner. Okay? Stop. Stop blaming other people for where you are in your life. It is nobody's fault but your own that you don't make the choices, that you are not willing, that you keep making excuses. I know I'm on a rant this morning, but like I said, this book's had me fired up, and this chapter especially. Good Lord. There's another chapter I might talk about, certainty versus uncertainty, and whoo, that one had me fired up too. But are you willing to do what it takes to get where you want to go? I am so willing to heal my body from the stuff that I did to it before, the problems that has caused me. I'm willing to heal, not using what the doctor says. I'm willing to do all the hard things. Change my diet. Yes, I love meat and potatoes. I still eat potatoes, but I love a good steak. Do I eat it more anymore? No, once in a while. I've had one steak since September, people. One. You've got to Be willing to do the hard things. I've been willing to change my diet. I've been willing to change my lifestyle, my home, my environment. I've been willing to change all the products I used to use to Young Living because they're non-toxic. I've been willing to now, over the last 2.5 months, add exercise. And let me tell you, I've been doing research on brain health and healing your brain and cycling. There's something about cycling, that can really, really heal your body, heal your brain. It does magnificent things. It blows my mind. But again, I'm willing to do the things to get where I need to be. I have a goal. Heal my body. What is your goal? What do you want to do? What do you procrastinate? What do you put off? What do you keep breaking promises of to yourself? And why are you still stuck where you are? Because you won't do the things that you need to do. You know, you want to do these things, but you're not willing to get off the sofa at night. You're not willing to quit eating ice cream. You're not willing to get on a bike. You're not willing to tell somebody how you really feel. You're not willing to get out of a toxic problem. You're not willing to quit that job that you absolutely hate because you're scared of what might come. Guess what? When you're willing and you decide, you will see it happen, but you are the only one that can change your situation, your problems, your desires, your everything is on the other side of, are you willing to do what it takes to get where you need to go? And it's not going to be easy because we are creatures of habit. We crave certainty, and everything that we need to do is on the other side of uncertainty. That's another chapter in this book, but let me tell you, people, I just had to get that out of the way today. I was fired up. I couldn't stop thinking about it on my ride. And what are you willing to do today? Post in the comments. I want to hear some of the things that you are willing to do to get where you need to go, to be the person that you need to be, to set the goals that you need to achieve. Have a great day and enjoy. It's a beautiful day. Thanks.